The double-slit experiment tells you that it's behaving like a wave because it undergoes something that particles cannot have and cannot do, which is interference. So what you see as the bright spot here is two lights from coming in from two of the slits that overlaps constructively. So it goes back to this constructive and destructive interference pattern. And I'm trying to draw these two things constructively. As they arrive at the end of the board or at the detector constructively, then you get a bright spot. And on the other hand, if you have another light coming in this case, I'm trying to draw this destructively. So I'm trying to draw this destructively. Then you see no light whatsoever on the second spot. And because it kind of radiates out, and what I'm trying to show here at every single one of this intersection point, you get another bright spot, but a little bit less bright. Another one here, and a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. So essentially that particular experiment that's done in around 1800 or so tells you that photons, which is particles of light, is in this case behaving more or less like a wave because it undergoes that interference pattern. Yeah, I think if you take physics at some point, you'll have to do things like these and actually calculate exactly how big the spread looks like, how the effect, and they mentioned different colors have different spreads. If you ever take physics class, that might be one of the things that you might have to do. So I want to show you another video, but essentially people are not happy with it because, well, if wave is, if photon is a wave, then maybe the reason that we see interference pattern like this is not because they're the constructive or interference, the constructive or destructive interference, because you see there's a huge amount of light particle that goes in. So maybe light particle is so weird, it interacts weirdly that as billions and billions of these particles rushing in, maybe they interact one way or the other. Maybe they do one thing or the other, and maybe that's the reason why you see an interference pattern. Again, because scientists are skeptics and they always are not very, very happy with just a single data point. So instead, so it might be just simply because we have billions of billions of particles of light coming in at the same time that's causing that pattern to emerge. So the more newer experiments and the more updated one is when people try to do this with just a single photon at a time. So again, I'm going to detach this thing and just open it directly on the web browser just because it's a little bit easier to see, I think, and it seems to be working out. The quality is higher. So is it the one that I like? Let me check. Pretty sure it is.
I'd run for mayor of my hometown.
I'd protect these gorgeous birds.